You know, Woody, I've always been fascinated with jobs that actors have before they become actors. Didn't you work for a while as a workout trainer?
You heard this from Rob Moran? Son of a bitch. Well, the fact is I did. I worked at some place in Manhattan. I wasn't very qualified. He probably told you that.
Well, what kind of stuff did you do with people?
Well, see, I was really on the graveyard shift. You'd come in. I think I got off work about 6:30 or something. In other words, no one else wanted to work these hours, and for the pay, it was just not a consideration. I mean, you could comb Manhattan streets and not find anybody who would take this job, and so, of course, I took it, and I wasn't really, as I said, I wasn't qualified, so, I'd try to instruct people, but I didn't know what the machines did. I never used them myself. I had no, I showed one guy who wanted to know how to use this machine, and it was one of these things where you're like, I guess you lift with one leg, you do this thing, and it works the back of your, hamstring or whatever, and I didn't know that you were only supposed to use one leg, and so I jump up and I'm holding on to the thing and lifting with both legs, trying to illustrate. He wanted to know how, but I got found out.
I wanted to see your play that you were doing in Los Angeles during its run, but I missed it. The whole pressure of doing live theater. In this movie, was there another type of pressure when you were doing the bowling scenes, when you had to hit the pins and you had all the crew and extras watching?
Yeah, it's particularly in that last scene, there's thousands of people, and I must confess, my bowling acumen is not really what it, say, could be. And so, everybody's watching, and you just want so badly to bowl a strike, and just for time after time, and granted, they had not oiled the lanes because they had to put the camera, and people walked out there, and so they wasn't well oiled. But nonetheless, my ball just kept missing the pins, missing them all together. Gutters, just really embarrassing shots, particularly when there's 3,000 people and you know that they would applaud if you got a strike. I mean, that's the kind of pressure I can't hack it.
I grew up probably like you watching Bill Murray on Saturday Night Live. Was there a single moment where you bonded with him on this movie?
Yeah, it was, the single moment when I bonded. I don't know. I mean, I liked him instantly. I hoped he would like me. I mean, why would he? But, anyway, we hung out, and he was hysterical. And it was kind of then when we bonded because he was getting laughs and I wasn't, right? And that made me... I mean, he's funny, and it took the burden off. I didn't have to be funny, kind of like now, I just feel like, there's times when you don't have to be funny, and when you're around Bill Murray, you can just pretty much shut up.
Okay.
He'll be funny.
The disco era. Back then, did you have any of the type of clothes that you wear in this movie?
Same clothes. They never wear out. Polyester. That's a beautiful thing. DuPont can make something that lasts and lasts and lasts. From, chlorofluorocarbons, which just keep going. And then, I love those clothes, man. You never have to wash them. They're practical.